Hello people, welcome back. Just want to give you a quick update on the engine I've been creating. And I want to cover two topics in this video. First of all is the post-optimization algorithm I use to optimize the meshes you've seen in the previous video. So this means we actually end up with like less meshes, and the surface area of these meshes will be higher, which means we basically need to use less storage to store them, which is going to be helpful for bigger levels. And also there'll be less meshes that needs to be considered by the pathfinding algorithm. Which brings us conveniently to the second point I want to cover, is the actual pathfinding algorithm, which is now complete and working. So we can generate paths through the level using this. So first of all, I want you to demonstrate the post-processing algorithm I use. So in previous video you might have seen that we generate meshes which looked anything like this. So I control like 3 meshes, and the algorithm I use is essentially called 3 to 2 merge. So let's just label these meshes. So this is mesh A, we've got mesh B, and finally mesh C. Now if you've got 2 meshes which share an edge with another mesh, so in this case got A and B share this edge over here with the area C. And also if both these endpoints here are also part of the mesh C, there might be a way to combine C, B and part of A. So the way it's done is you take the mesh B and take the intersecting the intersecting vertex that intersects with one of the edges of A, which is not the point here, which is shared by both of them, and also lays on this particular edge here. And you extend this mesh like so. So end up with like a vertex that lies on the edge of A that's not part of C nor B. So creating this mesh, we can now check if the newly generated mesh, which is formed of like this point here. So let me just number them. So this is 0.0. Then all the points of C which do not lie on the edge that's shared with like with either A or B. So these are these two here. And then finally this point over here at B, from where we started the line that would intersect with A. And we say if this mesh here is convex, which in this case it is, just assume this line is straight, do a bunch of my drawing skills, then we can actually generate a new mesh which consists of the points like so. And let me get this thing out, make it a bit bigger. I do apologize for my god awful painting skills, but hey, there you go. So yeah, so if you remove these lines, you can now see we end up with like 2 new meshes out of the original 3. And this is actually this is a process that's been repeated like multiple times until we can no longer. So let's call this new one A, this new one B. So essentially repeat this process over and over and over and over again until we can't merge any more meshes. And it doesn't create an optimal layout, but it comes close enough. I mean, there's like some cases where this doesn't work. I may got like four meshes which can be like combined into 3, but this works for now. We got like pretty good results, so we're just gonna leave it for this. So that's one part. That's the post-processing part of the navigation mesh. Second part is the actual pathfinder. Now for this demo, I basically invoked the pathfinder by basically finding us a point from this location here. So it's 10-0. It's essentially where the player spawns to a location at the other side of the map. So it's like the 1549, which doesn't tell you anything at all, but I'll show you in the actual game where these points lie, and then I'll briefly comment on the navigation mesh that has been created, so you guys can compare it with a previous video I've made. and you will see there's about 20-25% reduction in the number of meshes I create, which is quite nice. Plus it looks a lot better, so you get less very small meshes scaled by level, which are essentially useless when it comes to Pathfinding because they're way too small to fit any character in. So I'll just wait for this to load. Here we go. So this is the first point from where we want to find a path, and the path goes all the way around here through this gateway here until we end up here. So that is the path we want to generate. And I'll suppose just get to it. So just above the level, so we can visualize this. So the red line is the path that is that's generated. So you see it starts where the player initially starts, and then basically walks around the level, and essentially gets here through a little gate. Gets through a little gate and eventually gets to the endpoints. Now you will see, especially compared to the previous video, that the navigation, that the meshes are cover like a larger area, and are essentially just a lot nice to look at and probably a lot nice to play with as well. But I'll leave the exercise for you to basically compare these two. But like I said, it's about like 20-25% reduction in the number of these meshes. And given these mesh, you can now use an A-star path algorithm. Yeah, A-star pathfinding algorithm to actually generate this path you see here. So next step is going to actually attach entities, i.e. monsters or other characters which are going to populate the world, and make them use and let them make use of this this A-star routine to find their way in the world. And once that is done, which I think is going to take me about a week to complete, we'll then have a 3D engine I can then use to start prototyping games. I've got a few ideas, but I'll leave you guys hanging for that for now, and I'll basically give you guys more information once I actually start building these games. I've got some prototypes to show you guys. So that's for now, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.